Hello friends, welcome to this video tutorial. So today in this video I will show you how to draw polar plot in Origin software. So to draw polar plot in Origin software, first of all you have to export the data. Okay, so this is HFSS software. So this is a full wave EM simulation software, and this is actually a radiation pattern of antenna, which is actually a polar plot. So we'll plot this polar plot in Origin software. Okay, so for that you have to export the data first. So for that, right click on export, select location, give a name, select the format as .csv, click on save. So this will export the data of this plot as a CSV file. Okay, so this is the file containing the data. So double click and open it in Excel. So see, these are the data. Okay, so using the data I will draw the polar plot in Origin software. So now I'll jump to Origin software. Okay, so this is the interface of Origin software. I am using 2018 64-bit version of Origin Pro software. Okay, so when you will open the Origin software, this window will come. After pasting all the data in this window, we'll draw the plot. Okay, so we have actually two plots. We'll plot both the plots in a single window. Okay, but by default there are only two columns. Okay, so I need to add two more columns. Okay, so for that, right click on add new column. Okay, so I have added extra two columns here. So now I have to paste the data here. Okay, so to plot polar plot in Origin, the theta values you have to plot along y-axis. Okay, and the gain values you have to paste along x-axis. Okay, so first I will copy the theta values from here. So these are all the theta values from 0 to 360 degree. Copy and paste it here along y-axis. Okay, and I have two plots. Okay, so individually for all the plots I will have to paste the theta values. Okay, so this theta value is plot 1 for plot 1, and for plot 2 I have to paste the theta values again. Okay, so right click and paste. Okay, now see, in this column there will be one plot value, and in this column, that is third column, there will be the second plot values. Okay, but here y-axis is assigned, but this axis should be x-axis. Okay, so to change this, you put the cursor here and double click. So this window will come, and from here you can assign the axis. Okay, so see, this is previously assigned as y-axis, so I will change it to x-axis. Okay, so I told you the gain, I will have to paste the gain values along x-axis. Okay, and that's why I have changed this column as x-axis. Okay, so here in these two columns I will paste the gain values. Okay, so first I will copy the gain 5 values. Okay, so copy and paste it here in first column. Okay, now I will copy the gain theta values, that is the second plot. Copy and paste it here in third column, that is the second plot. Paste. So pasting is done, and it is recommended to write the names of the corresponding columns. So this column is for theta, this is also theta, this was gain phi, and this was gain theta. Okay, so after pasting all the data, we will go for plot. Okay, So now I'll select all the data like this. So after selecting all the data like this, you click on here plot, and under plot tab you'll find so many options. So among all these options you have to click here in polar plot. Okay, so under polar plot also there are several plots, so I will select the second one, that is the r theta format. Okay, so click here r theta format polar plot. So it will initially plot your polar plot, but you will have to change so many things here to give it a proper look. Okay, so first of all I'll change the legend. Okay, so the legend is not looking proper, so to edit the legend you select it and right click and click on properties. So from here you can edit the name of the legends. Okay, so here it is written theta, so I can change it from here. So here I will write copolar, because gain phi values are actually copolar radiation pattern for that antenna. And the second plot, here I will write it as cross polar, because gain theta is actually the cross polar radiation pattern for this antenna. And also I will make this text bold. Okay, so for that you select and click on bold, select the text and click on bold. Okay, and another thing I will do, I will remove this border. Okay, so for that you select frame, and under frame tab you select it as none. Okay, then click OK. Okay, so the legend is looking proper now, and place it properly where it looks nice. So this is okay. Okay, now I will change the other things. Okay, so now I will change the grid lines. Okay, so the major grid lines I can see they are solid lines. Okay, so I want to change them as dashed lines. Okay, so for that select any grid line and double click, so this window will come. So see, there are two types of grid lines, one is angular, another is radial. Angular is these lines, okay, and radial is these lines, okay, the circular lines. Okay, so first I will select the angular, then click on here grids, and here under major grid lines you see they are set as solid, but I will change to dash. Okay, click on apply. So see, the angular major grid lines have been converted into dashed lines. Okay, so similarly in the same way I will edit the radial grid lines. So for that click on radial, click on grids, and under major grid lines you change the line style as dash, then click OK. So grid lines have been changed, all the grid lines have been converted into dashed lines. And now I will do another thing. Now I want to increase the line width of both the plots to give it a proper look. Okay, so for that you select the particular plot and double click, this window will come. So here in this window you click on line, then here you can change the line width, you can change the color also. Okay, so I will increase the line width, I will set it as 2 and click on apply, and same for the second plot also. Okay, so now it is okay. So now see, now the plot is looking proper. So once the editing is done, you need to copy and paste this plot. Okay, so for that you can put the cursor here outside the plot anywhere and right click and select copy page, and then you can paste it anywhere. You can paste it in your paper or any Word file. So I am opening a blank Microsoft Word and I'll paste it over there. Okay, so paste it here. So see, the plot is pasted here in this Word file. Okay, so this is one option. So there is another advanced option to export the plot. So that is, for that you click here on file and click on export graph. So if you click on export graph, this window will come. So from here you will find several options. Okay, you will find so many options to export the plot. Okay, so first of all, here I will set the format, image type as JPG. Then I will give a name. Then I will select the location to save the file, say desktop. Then from here I can change the pixel values also, that is the DPI value. Okay, so sometimes it is required to change the DPI value of the image. So for that you will find the option to change the DPI value. So under image settings there is one option, DPI resolution. So by default it is 300, but you can increase or decrease. So for now I will select it as 600 DPI. Okay, so after selecting all these options you click on OK. So this will export your image, okay, as per your settings. So this is the image which I have exported. Okay, and you can check the DPI value also. So see, the DPI value is 600 DPI. So this is how we can draw polar plot in Origin software, and also you can export the plots as per your need. Okay, you can change the DPI values also. So hope this video is helpful for you. Thanks for watching.